Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Are Natalie Mordovtseva and Josh Weinstein still together after 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2? 90 Day, The Last Resort couple Natalie Mordovtseva and Josh Weinstein's real relationship status after their Season 2 couples therapy split has been revealed. Natalie had been married twice when she met Mike Youngquist through their mutual friends. A couple named Matt and Svetlana had made Mike and Natalie the godparents to their baby daughter. Mike flew to Ukraine in 90 Day Fiancé Season 7 before Natalie's K-1 visa could be approved. Natalie left Mike within less than a year after coming to the US and marrying him. Natalie moved to Florida from Sequim where she met Josh. Natalie and Josh have been together for 3 years but have broken up multiple times since they met on The Single Life Season 1. Natalie even moved to California to live with Josh, but he never made her feel like he was of any importance to him. Josh didn't even show Natalie his house in Arizona, although there could be a very good reason why he didn't. Natalie cribbed and complained and vied for Josh's attention but stayed with him, probably because she was living off his money while being unemployed herself. When Natalie started dating Josh, she was apprehensive because Josh had 2 kids from 2 different women. However, Josh wooed Natalie and managed to win her affection. He showered her with wealth but didn't give her what she really wanted, a baby. Josh even refused to give their relationship a tag and didn't think he was Natalie's boyfriend since she was still married on paper. Josh watched Natalie oscillate between him and Mike on The Single Life and still helped her set up in California where she could pursue her acting and modeling dreams. Natalie and Josh looked like they were friends with benefits after The Single Life Season 4 ended, but decided to date right before their last resort therapy attempt. There, Natalie found out Josh was DMing Sophie Sierra and making plans to party in Vegas behind Natalie's back. In the latest episode, Josh refused to take part in the same syrup-licking exercise, triggering Natalie's temper, who begged for his time. He gave Natalie an ultimatum that he wouldn't bring her around his family if she didn't fix some of her lashing out at everybody. Natalie has already spoiled her storyline with Josh in December 2024 after accusing him of having an affair with Sophie and joining the rest of the Last Resort cast in bullying her. She accused Josh of bringing her to the resort, although he already knew he wouldn't stay with her. "We are not together. Whatever you heard, we are not together," Natalie told a follower. She added that she had to finish filming for Between the Sheets and had to be professional on set and nice so he doesn't use it against me saying I'm crazy or can't control myself. The Last Resort was filmed in March-April 2024 at a resort in Arizona. Almost a year later, it looks like Natalie has managed to move on from Josh and end the cycle of their toxic relationship. Natalie has soft-launched her new man on Instagram and his name starts with the letter J. In December 2024, Natalie visited the Trump National Golf Club in Los Angeles and thanked JS for the evening. She recently received a bouquet of red roses from her boyfriend and she captioned her Instagram story, "Flowers from JS, smile from N." It remains to be seen if Josh and Sophie had any romantic connection after 90 Day, The Last Resort, but as per Soap Opera Spy's report from February 2023, Josh had allegedly been in a long-term relationship with a woman who works at his company, Preview Models, named Callie Tagle, who he'd been dating for over 5 years and own a home together in Scottsdale. In April 2024, Reddit user FairyFeets3 seemingly spotted Josh sitting in first class and his actual girlfriend, Callie Tagle, sitting in the back on a flight to Phoenix. Are Natalie Mordovtseva and Josh Weinstein still together after 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2? In the ever-evolving world of reality television, particularly within the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, audiences are no strangers to witnessing couples navigating turbulent waters. The relationships, often fraught with cultural differences, emotional baggage, and sometimes questionable choices, are frequently put to the test in front of millions of viewers. One couple that stood out in 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 was Natalie Mordovtseva and Josh Weinstein. Their journey has been anything but smooth, and as with many reality TV couples, fans are left wondering, are they still together after all the drama? To answer that question, we must take a deeper dive into their relationship, both the televised portions and the personal lives they may have since shared outside the camera's lens. Natalie and Josh's beginnings, a rocky start. Natalie Mordovtseva's name has become synonymous with a certain level of drama and emotional complexity. A Ukrainian woman with a contentious history on 90 Day Fiancé, her relationship with Mike Youngquist was filled with emotional highs and lows, with their eventual split making headlines. Natalie's journey on 90 Day, The Last Resort was another chapter in her complicated romantic history. Josh Weinstein, on the other hand, entered the picture as someone who wasn't immediately entangled in the mess of Natalie's previous relationships. He became her partner in this unique spin-off show designed to address troubled relationships. Josh was a comforting presence for Natalie, though their dynamic was far from a fairy tale. Both brought their own personal baggage and unresolved issues into the mix, and the show's premise was built around these very complexities. The show's intense therapy sessions, 90 Day, The Last Resort, was designed not only to document the relationships but also to force couples into confronting their issues head-on through therapy. For Natalie and Josh, this experience became a deep dive into their respective emotional struggles. Natalie had long-standing fears about commitment and trust, stemming from her earlier experiences with Mike, and Josh had his own issues related to communication and intimacy. These therapy sessions were crucial in highlighting the fractures in their relationship and forcing them to either address their demons or walk away. The counseling on the show often helped couples open up, sometimes creating breakthrough moments but also intensifying the existing tension. Natalie and Josh were no strangers to these emotional confrontations, and the show's candid moments exposed the rawness of their feelings. For viewers, it was a tense roller coaster ride, where one could sense that Natalie and Josh's relationship could go either way, towards resolution and growth, or towards a heart-wrenching breakup. Natalie and Josh's on-screen chemistry. Despite the tumultuous therapy sessions and the constant emotional upheavals, Natalie and Josh did show glimpses of a unique bond. Josh's ability to stay calm in situations where Natalie often became emotional appeared to be a stabilizing factor. Their chemistry was undeniable at times, especially during more tender moments, suggesting that their connection wasn't purely based on the drama of the show. Josh was often seen trying to be understanding of Natalie's complex emotions, but at times, the strain of their past relationships made it challenging for them to build a solid foundation. Viewers watched as they attempted to grow together, and for a while, it seemed like there was a chance that their relationship could blossom into something more stable. But as with most couples in this franchise, their emotional baggage was always lurking just beneath the surface. The moment of truth. One of the most significant moments on 90 Day, The Last Resort came when Natalie and Josh were forced to face the reality of whether they could truly move forward as a couple. As the season progressed, it became evident that while they cared for each other, there were deep unresolved issues between them that weren't easily fixed in a few therapy sessions. Natalie's fears and insecurities often led her to question her connection with Josh, while Josh's patience, though admirable, seemed to wear thin at times. There was no doubt that both had grown from the experience. Natalie appeared to have made strides in understanding her emotional blocks, and Josh showed a willingness to compromise and meet her halfway. However, the question remained, could they sustain a relationship outside of the therapy bubble that 90 Day, The Last Resort had created for them? Are they still together by the time the season ended? The status of Natalie and Josh's relationship remained unclear. The finale, much like their journey together, was full of unresolved questions. Both left the show with more clarity about their individual needs, but the future of their relationship was uncertain. The audience was left hanging, eagerly speculating about whether their on-screen romance had a chance in the real world. So, are they still together after the show ended? Based on social media activity and post-show interviews, things have been a bit ambiguous. While neither Natalie nor Josh have made any definitive public statements confirming or denying their relationship status, there have been subtle clues suggesting they may still be in each other's lives. Social media is a tricky beast, with both participants often leaving their followers guessing. Natalie has posted pictures that could suggest a connection with Josh, though none of them definitively confirm that they are still romantically involved. Josh, on the other hand, has remained relatively private, though there have been hints that he and Natalie have kept in touch post-show. However, the reality of the situation is that couples from the 90-day franchise often face pressures that make it difficult to maintain relationships once the cameras stop rolling. The emotional toll of the show, coupled with the constant public scrutiny, can either make or break a couple. What's next for Natalie and Josh? The future of Natalie and Josh's relationship remains a tantalizing mystery. In the world of reality TV, where relationships often change on a dime, there's always a chance they could reunite, but there's also the possibility that the pressures of fame, personal growth, or simply incompatible life paths could pull them apart. What is clear, however, is that their time on 90 Day, the last resort, forced both of them to confront their pasts, and in doing so, they may have gained valuable insights into what they truly want in a relationship. Whether they can make those lessons work in the real world remains to be seen. In the end, as with many reality show couples, the answer to the question of whether Natalie and Josh are still together is likely to be more complicated than a simple yes or no. The viewers are left to watch, speculate, and wait, as is often the case with the unpredictable lives of reality television stars. For now, the future of Natalie and Josh remains uncertain, but their story, much like their relationship, is far from over.